Hello, everybody, and welcome to On the Same Page with Kylie, Cass, and Ash.
This was the first time we actually remembered the name of the book club.
I was practicing.
Wow. Snaps.
I was practicing. I practiced all day today.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm sure people thought you were weird.
Yeah, a little bit. Got some weird looks from the neighbors. Okay. So, do we want to go around and say who we are? And we could say who we are, pronouns, and I don't know, our favorite color.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Something
Kylie,
simple.
who are you?
Hi, I'm Kylie, also known as Kiele, also known as Stress Lemazest, also known as Lemazest. Oh, has it? And my pronouns are she, they, and my favorite color is purple. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. My name is Cassidy, aka Cass, aka the Gold Star Book Club member. I had to fit the theme. She, her, and my favorite color is I like the color of the sky in various states, just the sky in general.
Good answer.
Yep.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
10 points.
Is that number one on Jeopardy?
Number one on Jeopardy. Last but not least.
I'm Ashley. I go by aka Ash, aka Ass in this chat.
Wait, I thought I was ass and you were Cash.
You're Cash because Cass.
You're Cash Money.
I kind of want to be ass though.
No. Because no. Now you don't get to take that away from me. You don't get to call me ass and then take it away. No.
I never called you that. Listen.
No, we're not starting this right now.
Okay.
But I was gonna say I'm like the anti Gold Star book clubber because usually I'm the one that postpones the book club but I didn't. I was even ready when we pushed it up.
Wow.
I was ready.
Whoa.
I'm so impressed.
New year, new me.
Wow. I'm the same me.
Yeah. And she's wonderful.
Thank you. I needed to hear that today. Thank you.
My favorite color is green. Any sort of green.
Any sort of green?
Mm-hmm.
What about puce? Puce green.
What? Hold on.
Puce.
Yeah.
What
like
is
Puce?
Puce.
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 Puce green.
Right?
Let's see. I probably will like it.
Oh no, it's pink. Chartreuse. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, Chartreuse. Yes.
Chartreuse is also not green, isn't it?
No, it is. Chartreuse.
Oh.
I feel like it's green.
Puce sounds like it should be green, and chartreuse sounds like it should be pink.
It should be pink.
Yeah.
Somebody got that wrong.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like the liquor. Zen says it's chartreuse like the liquor.
Oh.
The more you know.
Wow. Whee!
Wait, what? I wonder in Coraline, because she's like, or what if chartreuse? Was that? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
We were introducing
My favorite
ourselves.
color is green, even chartreuse. Any sort of green is good
But
with
not
me.
puce.
Not puce.
Not puce, because it is not green.
It's not. It's like a weird flesh pink color.
Ew.
I don't like it.
No.
Welcome everybody. If you did not see the trigger warnings for this, I'll go ahead and say it because it's pretty much ingrained in the theme today.
It's pretty triggering.
Yeah. So, content warning for book club today is themes of family trauma, mental health, suicide, gun violence, PTSD, and other related topics. Really heavy on the suicide. Really heavy.
It is.
It's the whole book. So
As you know, that's just a Friedrich Bachman thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Friedrich.
Friedrich, that's how you say it. He's from Sweden. Don't Americanize him. He's not Frederick.
Friedrich.
I stand by this. And whatever Tom Hanks bullshit they made out of A Man Called Ove, fuck it.
Otto. Terrible
Fuck
name.
it. Who is
Terrible
Otto? O'Reilly Auto Parts? Like, come on.
For those who don't know, A Man Called Ove is by the same author. If you didn't catch that.
And they made it into a movie, and he's a Swedish author, and all of his stories are based in Sweden, and they made it American. Why would you make it American if it could be Swedish? I don't understand.
Because Americans really think highly of themselves.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. We really shouldn't.
No, I don't think we should either. But you know,
especially if you can be Swedish, why be American?
Fair enough. So fair.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to introduce the book, and then we'll go into our non-spoiler section. This is a section where we're not going to talk about any spoilers whatsoever, and if this sounds interesting, then we will announce when we're going to spoiler territory. So this is Anxious People by Fredrik Backman, and the introduction is: a failed bank robber flees into an open house apartment viewing, taking its 8 prospective buyers hostage. As the pressure mounts, these 8 strangers slowly begin opening up to each other and revealing long hidden truths. Every one of them carries a lifetime of grievances, hurts, secrets, and passions that are ready to boil over. None of them are entirely whom they appear to be. And all of them, the bank robber included, desperately crave some sort of rescue. Humorous, compassionate, and wise, Anxious People is an ingeniously constructed story about the enduring power of friendship, forgiveness, and hope, the thing that saves us even in the most anxious of times. And scene.
Nice. That sounds exactly like the book. Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. It's because I read it from the book. Okay, so I'll go first. I'll start us off. Or Cass, actually, this was your book. Do you want to start us off?
Oh God. Prompt me. What do I?
So we'll do.
What do you want me to talk about?
Overall thoughts, feelings, ratings on a star scale out of 5 stars.
Right.
And would you recommend this book?
All right. Overall thoughts. I love everything Fredrik Backman writes, which is why I picked this book. He has such a playful tone in his storytelling, and he tells stories that could be musicals. Because, you know, like, musicals have such a niche little, like, such a small story, such a specific topic that they make so big and existential. Like, think Kinky Boots. They're making this musical is entirely about making high heels for drag queens, but they make it into this beautiful story everyone can relate to. And that's what Fredrik Backman does. Is he writes stories that could be musicals, because he takes these little things and makes it so big. And he just, like, his commentary on humanity and life through it is, I just love it. It's existential in a cozy way, which is my favorite. Optimistic, existential, cozy. That is my Netflix descriptor. Or if Spotify made a playlist. And yeah, so I greatly enjoyed it. Obviously, it's got some heavy topics, but they're told in a very realistic and, like, humble way. They're like he handles it very delicately, and I thought it was very good. Yeah, I gave it, in my little notebook, I think I gave it 4.5 stars.
Wow, 4.5?
4.5.
That's impressive. For those who don't know, Cass does not give away 5 stars easily, so
Listen,
4.5 is
Kylie
actually
likes
really
to think
good.
that I'm so mean to books.
What? The books don't have feelings.
This one does. I think this one does. And I
This one
wanted to
might.
know that I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars.
This one actually might have feelings. You're right.
Some books are sentient and others are not. It's just kind of a vibe.
Yeah, if this
Anxious people, this one's sentient.
for
I think.
sure. Yep. I have to cover its
You
ears.
get it.
Yeah, I gotta cover its ears when
Oh,
we're talking about it.
Don't cover its ears. Loud and proud. You got 4.5 stars. You should be very pleased with yourself. Way to go, boy.
Nice. And you and based on that, anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. I don't want them to make a movie out of it, but if they wanted to make a musical out of it, that'd be cool.
They already made something out of it, didn't they? It's on
Yeah.
Netflix, yeah?
Oh, the Anxious. Are you kidding me?
No.
It's
Fuck
hold
it.
on, Cass.
Yeah, it's a whole TV series.
You're
I'm
kidding.
pretty sure
Who
they're
produced it?
Swedish, and I think it's still Sweden. They didn't Americanize it.
Oh,
I
good.
went and looked it up, and and when I watched like a little clip, because I didn't want to spoil anything, I was like, oh, it's dubbed, and I was like, oh,
Oh, good. I still will probably not watch it, but that is good.
I kind of want to watch it because I'm curious.
It's got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For a Netflix, that's pretty good.
Maybe we
Interesting.
should watch it and then like
I'll
do a little
consider
like.
it.
Should we do a Discord watch night for it?
Whoa.
We could watch it in my Discord. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Maybe. I'm not promising
I
anything.
think it's
No
just
one
a
quote
limited
me.
series. I don't think it's that long. Hold on.
No, it's one season. I don't know how long the episodes are though. Okay. I guess I'll go next while Ash is looking at that. Unless Ash, you wanted to go next.
You can go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
So I was a little too angry to read this book. Not gonna lie. Recent political events have made me a little jagged, a little jaded. I love the book. It just fed into my anger, I think, which is good. You know, it was cathartic. It was cathartic in a way. Yeah. And I think the humor really helped me get through it and not be completely angry, but I was like, yeah, fuck the government, fuck the banks, fuck people.
Make that a trigger warning too, is like fucking affordable housing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that was a little touch and go for me. But I did really like it. I think that it's a very beautifully written human story. It feels like it's not too much. Like it feels almost wholesome, but not quite. Almost there.
Right.
Almost
Yes, existential cozy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to use different words than what you said, okay? I can't quote you.
Whoa.
I can't quote you.
Wait.
Oh my god.
To quote Cassidy, it is existential cozy, okay? There we go. And I think that they made all the characters in some way very relatable. And yeah, I'm trying not to say the same fucking thing that Cass said, but it's really hard because Cass is so well spoken, and I have marbles for brains today.
Kylie's angry.
I am angry. It's true. I've been on angry kick recently. My anger exceeded today for other reasons I can't say right now, but I digress. It's not important. Would I recommend this book? Yes. Read it.
Oh, that
Read
was a
it.
question.
It was, but based on your
I recommend
star.
it too.
Read it. It's amazing. It's really, really good. Really well written. I would say that compared to other works that he's written, I think the writing and pacing is a nice intro into his writing style. Yeah, because he has a very specific writing style, and I think this book is a really great way to get into it. Because my first book from his was A Man Called Ove, and although I do adore that book, I think if I would have gotten this book first and then read that one, it would have been a little bit easier for me to like follow everything. Yeah. But again, wonderful. Yes.
His tone in writing is like when you watch a movie that you don't realize is supposed to be satirical, and then once you recognize that it's satire, you're like, oh, this is so much better than I thought it was. That his tone is like that. It's like a little satirical, and you have to get used to it and jump into his quirky little headspace.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I know everyone's gonna be surprised by this, but I give this book 5 stars. I know that's really shocking.
I love
to
that.
all of you.
Amazing.
But
you hear that, you sentient book.
Out of all the books, I have to give this book 5 stars. I feel like it would cry if I didn't.
I think this book.
It's a little anxious.
Down. If it was sentient, it would be like, I'm content with myself.
You think so?
That's so true.
I think so. I think this book would be like, I appreciate it, but I've learned to.
This book's been to therapy.
Only care, but right, it's been to therapy.
It's been to therapy.
Seen some things. It's it's like what is a rating? It's not.
What even this book doesn't even believe in labels.
No.
Right.
A rating doesn't defy this book.
Right.
No.
Totally.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's perfect segue for Ash. Go for it.
Yes. Overall feelings. I felt this. I do enjoy his writing. This is my first Fredrik book. I liked it. I thought it was very easy to read. Also, I did switch from, I think I did this like a week or two ago just because I started school, but I switched to audiobook. I think it helped the tone. I think I read it more crisis, but I also think that's where my brain was. That's where my brain is right now. But
understandable.
But then when I listened to it, I got a little bit more of the lightheartedness. So it'll be interesting because I'm excited to talk to you guys about it because like the first half of the book I was very like, I need to put this down because it is too sad, and then I started listening to it because I was like, I gotta catch up, and then I'm like, oh, this is okay. Like when I was reading it, I understood it was kind of like the cozy crisis, but it was I think because my mind was it's having a crisis mode, I over crisis it, and I was like, oh, this is just so sad.
I like cozy crisis.
Yeah,
man.
Still a cozy little crisis.
I'm gonna need to like figure out what I want to say.
Tea now.
As I was just making my tea, I was just putting stuff in my tea.
You deserve a heated blanket and a nap.
Wow. Okay, Cass.
Have yourself a cozy little crisis now.
Keep going.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Woo! Wow. That was amazing.
Thank you. You'll see it on, like, go check out my Bandcamp or something.
Yeah. Nice.
Cozy Crisis coming to you next week.
Oh,
when I'm having it.
That's a
and I'm having it. Welcome to my cozy crisis.
Oh my god, that's what we should call book club now. Hi everyone, and welcome to Cozy Crisis.
Hey, I like that.
Today's topic of discussion.
Wow. Maybe we should.
There should be definitely a segment. Like on this segment of
oh my gosh. Yeah, I like Cozy Crisis in our segment of book club. Be like, all right, who's got a cozy crisis?
Wonderful. That'll be our way to start the
stream. Give us your crisis and we'll make it cozy.
Yes.
Or maybe we can recommend books that we think will help us through the crisis.
Ooh.
I like that too.
I like that.
My issue is I like reading books that are crisis. They're books that are sad, but they make you feel good. You know? So I'll work on it. I'll fine tune my recommendations.
Okay.
Okay.
Or maybe you don't
They'll
have
be
to because I
crisis
feel like I'm
averting
not.
Oh.
Yeah.
instead of crisis causing.
Or maybe because it's like you like books that are crisis, and I need Isaac calls them a baby game. He's like anything I like. He's like, you like baby shows, you like baby games. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of. I get very
You've
flustered
not
easily.
lived until
I
you've
like.
watched Bluey.
Oh.
I do need to
Listen,
watch. I do
talking
need to watch
about
Bluey.
baby shows. Come on.
No, he's making fun of me, but I like playing like Breath of the Wild, but to
What?
him that's a
What?
baby game.
What? How?
That's
Hold
not
on,
a
hold on,
baby
hold on, hold on,
game.
hold on.
Anything I do is
Hold on.
Listen,
not Breath of the Wild.
Chat.
but
I
Tears of
like
the Kingdom.
strictly play Stardew and Minecraft, and I would be okay if those are baby games.
Listen,
But I don't think Breath of the Wild.
I think chat would agree with us.
Listen,
I think chat would agree with us, which is all that I
That's
care
my
about in
husband,
the
by
world.
the way, who don't know. You guys are probably like, who is that? Who's making fun of Ashley?
Breath of
My
the Wild
husband.
is not a baby game. I need someone to echo this for me in
'Cause-
chat.
Well, because
That's
he's like,
insane.
what is that? Elder Scrolls or whatever.
Yeah.
What's that one game?
Skyrim.
Elden
Skyrim.
Ring.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah, so he's like,
Yep.
that's a baby game. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to play that really hard game. I want it, which Breath of the Wild is still hard, and Tears of the Kingdom, I also kind of had to
It's
put
so
that down.
hard.
Tears of the Kingdom is my cozy crisis because I get relaxed when I play it, and then I run out of arrows, and I'm in the depths, and it's dark, and I'm like,
Ashley,
fine.
thank you, Prometheus. Thank you. Prometheus echoed. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. No,
listen,
thank you. Yeah, I just get bullied.
quit that fucking game because it stressed me out so bad.
Oh,
So
but
it's
you
not
can
a
do
baby
whatever
game.
you want.
I have a problem with open world games. It freaks me out.
Yeah, that's why I have to put it down. Like I think I just sometimes I can be in it for a long time, and then there's sometimes where I'll play it for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, and then I gotta put, the Lionels now. They're the ones in the depths will teleport to you. So if you try to run away, it just teleports to you. So there's no escape.
Oh, stop!
I was like, no. I beat a Lionel once, and every time I run away now because I'm like, no. And now there's these dragons. No.
Nope.
But
I was playing Ori for a while, and I got to a part where I just I could not figure out how to get through it for the life of me, and I kept on dying, and I have not touched it for months. I
Yeah.
just said, never mind.
I feel
Find the
that.
light yourself, Ori. I need to find my own, and it's not you.
Oh man. Yeah. Right now, I'm not doing any quests. I'm just trying to light up the whole map. So I'll just fly to random parts, light up the little towers, and then get out of there. Because now I'm at certain points where it's like there's enemies around the towers, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So I run in there and I turn it on, and then I teleport out. And I'm like, but then I'll have the map completed. It won't be dark.
Well, if
There
it makes you
go.
feel better, Hannah just said in chat, I beat the whole game before I beat a Lionel, so I feel like that's a valid.
Yeah, and there was something else I avoided in the first game. I can't remember. No, and I only fought the Lionel because I thought I had to. And then I realized after I fought it, I was like, I found a path of how I could have gone around it, and I was like, I would have gone around this motherfucker. But I thought I had to get him to like get to the main thing. I was so mad. I spent so much time fighting this one Lionel. And then I get mad because then I watch videos and people, I don't know if they cheat or what, but I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, I did the exact same thing and it didn't do it. Or, anyway, okay. I can talk about it way too long. But to get back on topic, what was it?
I don't know.
Your
I don't know.
Your thoughts on the book.
Yeah. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
Rating.
Okay. I liked it a lot. I think what I was saying. Oh, because
Mhm.
you were saying you like crisis books,
Yeah.
and I'm a cozy person. Like I avoid that, like in everything,
So
like my
Ashley and
games,
I are
my
starting
shows.
Ashley and I
So
are
I
finally
think we-
starting our spin-off podcast called Cozy Crisis, in which we
Oh?
also have a map segment.
Oh God.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not a part
But
of that. Everyone,
I'm
I'll send you
surprised
the
you
link.
didn't say anything when I was talking about the map. That was my only objective. But anyways, but I'm saying we should, because Cassidy, you can suggest your crisis book, and then if people don't need a crisis right now, I can give the cozy book, and if someone needs a good cry, you know what I mean?
Wow.
It would bounce.
I can't wait for you guys to have you guys. I can't wait for you guys to have a solo podcast. That's exciting. You heard it here first. It's gonna debut.
No, we're talking
This
about
is the perfect
the
duet.
new segment, the cozy crisis. For
I
this
don't have
podcast.
anything to add to that.
I like it.
Yes, you do.
What do I have to add to that?
No,
You're covering
we'll
the
have
cozy. You're covering the crisis. What am I? Existential dread.
We'll have a segment in which Kylie just disappears for a bit,
Oh, perfect.
and it's probably after the
Oh my
fact
God.
that after the point that we've mentioned maps, and Kylie disconnects briefly and leaves the podcast to me and to Cass and Ash, whoever we are. That's the crisis part.
Oh, perfect.
And
We're your
then that's
commercial break.
when the
A commercial
yeah when Kylie gets
it's the cozy
mad at
crisis
us.
break. Yeah,
When Kylie gets mad at us and
Oh,
disappears, that's
right,
when we'll
when-
start our segment. It's always a
That's right.
surprise.
yes.
It's never
That's
scheduled.
perfect. Right.
Maybe it'll
Right.
happen, maybe it won't. Just like a crisis.
And if it does, yes. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. No, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
I love this.
Okay.
This is so good.
So, would I recommend this book? Yes, I would.
Back to the topic at hand. Yes.
How many stars? How many stars does it get?
Okay. Pre-discussion, 4.5.
Wow.
Oh right. Ashley always changes her mind after talking.
Yep.
I do.
Like a responsible human. Like all of our
Wow.
politicians should.
Period.
Ashley for president. We've tried this before.
We have.
I know.
Running from the platform of mind your business.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I forgot about that. Now I'm fired up. That makes me feel bad.
Ashley forgot she was running for president.
No. Vote for me. Yeah. But yes.
Okay. Anything else before we derail too much? Anything else before we go into the spoiler section? Anything you think that people should know before going into this book?
I don't think so. I think we covered it. Yeah, it's got an interesting tone. It is kind of written from like it's a little narraty.
Yeah.
So it's written. That's something to keep in mind. That it's like Friedrich is a part of the story. He's telling it, so he has little fourth wall commentary throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything
But
else?
not too much. Sorry.
No.
Like it's not like over the top.
Mm-mm.
It's not
No.
like when Jim always is staring at the camera in the office and you're like, stop staring at me. Anyway.
No.
Okay.
But this character was really thinking this.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't think about that. No.
But don't think about that. That's not this book is actually about bridges, but don't think about that right now.
Right.
Right.
And then you're like, but wait, I am thinking about that, and you didn't give me any additional information.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. You
Those
ready?
parts always laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now we're entering spoiler section. So if you heard us, we got to read a little bit, but if you heard our comments, our thoughts, our processes, and you're like, wow, This book sounds like I'm in a crisis and I need a funny crisis.
If you actually got anything from the last 30 minutes,
then read this book. It's great. It's really, really good. I would say this is the highest that all of us have ever put a book.
whoa,
Pretty much. I think so. I think collectively this is the first book over.
4.75.
Yeah.
Wow.
4.75.
Isn't that in between? Well, technically we had 2.4.5s.
Yeah.
We had two 4.5s, which skews it a little. So maybe it's like a 4.65.
Something like that.
Statistics.
I can't do math.
No. Everything's a guesstimation.
Okay, spoiler section starting now. Bam!
Woo! Oh
Bam.
my god. So in this book there's the gun's not real and the police don't know what they're doing and everyone's a Stockholmer.
Yeah.
With maybe the Stockholm syndrome. Who knows?
Yeah.
And they fall in love in the end.
Yes. I will say about the whole Stockholmer bit, I think he wrote that very nicely because as an American, at first I was like, but then as you go through the book, you're like, oh, I know these Stockholmers, you know? It's like,
yeah, like everyone's got a Stockholmer. Maybe your
Right.
Stockholmers, the New York people who will, whatever. And
Yeah.
yeah, the Stockholmers here are the Asheville hippies.
Yes. Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's your Stockholmer, Ashley?
I know. I don't know. Maybe it's.
Everyone's got a more woke than thou.
You know what? I think I'm probably the Stockholmer of Georgia because I like to say I live in Atlanta, but I didn't live in Atlanta. But I just tell people that's where I grew up.
It's so much easier.
Right. You're like, I can't tell you I lived in Woodstock. No one knows where that is. So,
no, but if you tell them north of Atlanta, they're like, oh my god, I love Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's, I tell people
who are from Atlanta, they're like, you're not fucking from Atlanta. Shut up.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, that was intense.
So I'd have to tell people I'm near Asheville.
Yeah, but we're not saying where we're actually from. You creepers. Anyway.
Freaky deakies.
Not that I haven't definitely doxed myself on stream before. Anyway.
I'm from Stockholm.
Yeah, that's where I used to live. I don't live there anymore.
Okay, so Cass, question. Did you have questions prepared?
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay. It's okay.
Hang on, I just got home.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Because my little book has topics for discussion, so I was just.
I think mine does too. Hang on, let me pull my little book out.
But I'll start with this question. Okay. Was there any character that you guys related the most to, and why?
Ooh.
We have a lot of characters in this book. Oh wait, should I name off the characters really quick? Actually.
Sure.
Okay. So we have, just so you guys know who we're talking about, we have two police officers who are father and son, Jim and what the fuck? Jack. Jim and Jack.
Jim and Jack went to the sack.
They are the police officers in charge of the case. Then we have the bank robber, who is just known as the bank robber.
Oh my god, that's such a delightful twist. I can't wait to talk about that.
So good. And then we have the bank robber's children, Monkey and something. Frog.
Oh,
Monkey and Frog.
Monkey and the Frog, yes.
Then we have the hostages. So we have Zara, who is a rich lady. We have, oh my gosh, Estelle, who is an old lady. We have Ro and her wife, oh my god, Julia, who is pregnant.
Jules,
who's pregnant. Thank you. And then we have, oh my gosh, I always forget their name. Roger and his wife.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's her name?
Annalena.
Thank you for the backup there. Who likes to flip houses. So That's all.
And then
wait. Oh, and then we have the real estate lady, Trix.
who's-
House Trix.
How's Trix? Good
and
lord.
then what's his name? He was the rabbit.
Oh, the rabbit. Oh my god, I forgot he was
Leonard
there.
or something.
Leonard. Yes.
Leonard. Mm-hmm. Leonard.
Typical name
My
for
mom's
a
pig is
rabbit.
named Leonard.
I know what character. I feel like I channel this character, or I think I will channel this character when I get older. But I think Annalena. I feel like
The
I don't
little
know. She
grandma.
No, she's the wife.
She's the wife of Roger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I just found her funny, and also was just like, she's a very people pleaser. Like especially for her, you kind of learn throughout the book. Like she will jump through a lot of hoops for Roger, and I think I don't know, but he also does too. And then you kind of find out how they love each other in their own ways. I feel like Annalena, where I'm like, girl, yeah.
I loved that
It's
arc.
like it's like I don't know. It's like when I get her sentiment. Like I could see me doing something similar, not to the extreme length that she did, but I can see like, oh, that would do something crazy like that for someone I loved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that
not rob a bank, but a little
Maybe.
lower scale, like Annalena did.
That's
Maybe.
kind of the point of this book, huh?
Well, you know what I did. Well.
They all. I mean, he started off with that. Yeah, everyone would do something stupid for the people they love.
I would rob a bank.
Hell yeah.
I sure would.
You can hold me hostage. That sounded a little kinky.
Oh, I was gonna say kinky.
I know, right? Wow.
Wow.
I take it back.
Okay, so Annalena's a great choice. I think she's super relatable in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. And yeah, because she just got her cranky old man that she hangs out with, and you've been married for a really long time, and sometimes things get stale and you're trying to just find your way in life, and she's very relatable. 100% agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah, like we're robbing banks. Robbing banks. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hang on. I'm about to switch to my computer.
Oh, we'll take an intermission. We'll sing a song.
Now that I'm okay.
We'll sing a song. Ashley, what song should we sing while Cass changes? We should sing 2 different songs at the same time.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
1. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, what song am I gonna sing? Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Well,
never gonna
back
give
in my
you
house,
up,
I got a
never gonna let
California
you
key.
down.
Get there, baby, it's
Run
a twin bait.
around
It's a real
and
bait. Don't
hurt
worry,
you.
be cool. It hurt you like magic.
Oh,
I got a rod and a rabbit.
what?
Oh, baby,
Oh,
let's
I know
be
it's like
geeky,
you're
geeky.
I was
Let's
like,
make
what are
this
you-
bacon get squeaky. I like that you rickrolled them.
I'm just like, hang on. I have to think about this. Hell yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I couldn't. Oh, yeah, that was the only one that came in my head.
Well, my
Yes.
Discord had to update, so
Should we still keep singing?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's change the song. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm not. Hold on. Now I can't think of songs. I'll just jump on to what you're doing.
Okay.
I'll be
Fuck
your
you! I
backup.
won't do what you tell me. Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah,
Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
I don't know this song.
Killing in the name of
Murder them.
Murder them.
Ew. I'm trying to like be your hype man, your musical hype man. Oh.
Oh my god. Perfect. System of a Down would be so proud of us.
Who?
No notes. System of a Down. The person who wrote that
Okay.
song. Yeah.
I I've been listening to a lot of J-pop, so it's like I feel like I can't try to sing those songs.
Well, I
'cause
can't sing in
that might come
Japanese.
across. I know. I'm like that might come across a little racist if I tried to do that.
No, I don't think so.
I think so. If I tried to, I can't speak Japanese.
Yeah, but you can try.
No, I don't want to try. No, I don't want to do that. I think that's a trap. Oh man.
Rage Against. Wait, what the fuck did I say? I said Rage Against the Machine. What did I say?
You said Systems of the Down.
Oh my god, no! Stop! We gotta cut the cameras. I did not mean to say that. It's because I'm looking at my Spotify. Everyone, shut up.
Oh, let me look at my Spotify. Hold on. Oh, I've been listening to a lot of Bruno Mars too. Smoking out the window.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
This
And
bitch
how
got me
paying her rent. Wait.
Yeah.
Diamonds on her wrist, diamonds on her neck, and here I am all alone. Oh, so cold. She got me smoking out the window. Smoking out the window, singing how could she do this to me?
Wow.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Hold on.
I've been listening to a lot of angry songs. I'm
Those
just a
make
girl.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all that you'll let, baby. Beautiful.
Yes. I also like this one song by Adele, and I play it in the shower when I want to pretend that I'm really good at singing.
The easy song?
No, it's called To Be Loved.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's good. And then I just like quietly belt, and I turn her up all the way, and then I pretend that I'm singing like Adele, and it's very nice.
I love doing that with
Ooh,
people that I
life hack.
listen to a lot.
Yeah, and then I have a mini concert. It's
Absolutely.
very nice.
Should we keep stalling?
Yes. Hold on.
No, I'm here.
Oh, welcome back.
Can you hear me? Can
Yeah.
you hear me? How do
Yes.
I sound?
You sound great.
You sound good.
You sound like you're in my ears.
Ooh, ASMR.
I often do ASMR. That was beautiful. I got the tingles.
Thank you. Ooh.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. Now that we had a
what
little
was that?
tangent. What character do you relate to the
character.
most and why?
I'm gonna Google discussion. My book doesn't have them in it, so I'm gonna Google discussion questions.
Oh, perfect. I'll go. Feel like.
Discussion questions for anxious people. The book. Hang on.
Yes.
That might elicit some therapy stuff.
I'll go with my character though while you look that up. That way you don't have to
Oh, right.
multitask.
We were talking characters.
Yeah. Aha.
Right again, Barbie.
Okay. So I think the character I relate to the most is probably the bank robber. Our bank robber person. Because I get it. It's just recently that I've decided to not to start making a little bit of waves. I'm a type of person who I struggle really hard with making waves and asking for what I want and being what I want. And she does that. She the whole reason why she's robbing this goddamn bank is because she didn't want to get a lawyer and ask for her rights.
Spoiler, why the bank robber is robbing this bank.
Yeah, we're in the spoiler section. It's okay.
Spoiler section.
It's okay.
You're fine. Fine. The bank robber is a girl.
Oh my god.
The bank robber is a girl. Which
they lead you to believe it's a man the whole time because a woman would never rob a bank.
Yep.
When I listened to that, I was like, oh my god.
They got me.
Was she a woman the whole time and I'm just a sexist piece of shit? Like I thought this
I had to go back. Yes.
Okay.
I had to, but they literally just say the bank robber up until it's revealed. And you just assume. You just assume.
When I listened to that, I was like, oh fuck. What? was she a woman this whole time? But then she wasn't. So I was like, okay, this was on purpose.
Yep.
Okay.
Our own bias.
I know, right?
But yeah, I really relate to her because again, so she's robbing the bank because she's her husband cheated on her and
with
took basically
her boss.
Yeah, with her boss. Oh my god. And basically took everything in the divorce. And including the kids, and is trying to get sole custody of the kids, and she's barely making rent because, you know, her job, she's losing her job because it was her boss again. And she had to find a new apartment with no money, no job, and she can't make rent. And so she tries to rob this bank that is a cashless bank, and she doesn't realize this when she's trying to like rob this bank. And so she tries to rob this bank, and then, you know, the teller's like, it's cashless. And then she, you know, pushes the little button, and then she runs away, and she has a pistol, and then she runs into the nearest building, which just so happens to have the apartment people looking at this apartment, and then it turns into a hostage situation, which she doesn't mean it to be.
It's all a little crazy.
Yeah, which that's how I feel, you know?
Out of hand.
Yeah, just a little crazy, a little out of hand. Like I never know what's going on, and I really relate to her.
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
She's just doing her best. She just loves her children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. KS?
KS. Sorry. I don't know why I did that.
We're a little unhinged today, guys.
I honestly didn't know which one of you said that. I was like, what?
Maybe it'll make sense then when I say that the character I unfortunately think I related most to was Jules.
Oh, yep. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I'm not pregnant.
Thank God.
But what's that? Be alive. But not for this unborn egg. Anyway. I liked Jules. I did not like her, actually. Jules is a little annoying, but then by the end of the book, I was unfortunately relating to her and was like, this is interesting. I'm finding common ground with Jules, and I wonder why. And then I went to therapy the next day. Just kidding. It was probably before that. But Jules is just like a little gruff. She is pregnant. Let's keep that in mind. She has a short fuse, and through conversations she has with other hostages, and by the end of the book, you learn that she's really just scared. Like everyone, she's just anxious. She's just scared and wants to be doing her best, and can't always. That just doesn't always come across. She doesn't always know how to clearly communicate that. And emotions are scary. So I found myself relating to Jules a bit because she's a bit of a hothead, kind of stubborn. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're definitely hot-headed and stubborn, Cassidy.
I mean, you said it first. I'm not saying it. You said it. You know, I'm just agreeing with your perception of yourself. You see what I did there?
That's so kind of you.
Thank you. Thank you. See how I'm not making waves? Yeah.
See me floating. It's so good. Like a duck.
That's me. Quack, quack. Guys, we haven't done a book club in like almost 2 months. We're doing our best here.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. Pretty much. We didn't do one in December.
That's true.
We're getting back on the horse.
Yes.
Okay.
But really, we're the rodeo clowns. I don't know why we're trying to get on the horse.
We're trying to drive the car. How about that? We're trying to drive a very tiny car.
Yeah. And this book is very deep. It's very deep.
Yeah.
It's just hard. It's hard. Okay.
Yeah. I think all the Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, because when you guys were talking, it's kind of like, I feel like all the characters in some sort of way you can relate to them. Like I was even thinking about Roger, like he's a character that's like he needs to feel needed or feel important. And it's
Mm.
like I think we all kind of feel that way either with someone or in our job, like we want to feel like we're doing something meaningful and that we're
Yeah.
needed, or especially because all of us we work for people, like we're in a people. It's like I think about work, it's like I hope what I'm doing is impacting and it is important for the people that I'm serving,
Yeah.
or like I'm
Yeah.
not letting my family members down, or or um what was it? Yeah, and then Zara has her whole crisis about, because she's like a head of a bank, and then she has her whole thing of like, fuck banks, like
Yep.
I thought couldn't care less about people, but I actually care a lot, and this is just all fucked up. And you're like, yes, Zara, it is correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Which we forgot a character. I'm so sorry. Nadia,
Nadia,
oh, the
yeah,
therapist.
which
I related to Nadia too.
yeah,
And,
I was gonna say that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I think also just not from, again, I think we have the perspective of like we are doing we do therapy, the three of us, and it's like she's doing therapy, but I also think too it's like outside of therapy, even like talking to just people in our general lives who, you know, might be closed off to us. It's like they're trying to reach out to us, but they're also kind of closed off, and you're like, "Oh, are you trying to tell me something?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm here. You know.
Yeah, I gotta change my answer because it's definitely the bank robber's second, but I would say I definitely relate to Nadia very much so. Very similar story to her, which Nadia is Zara's therapist. For those who
Yes.
do not hear that from Ashley,
Yes.
who is also a girl who tried to commit suicide.
And Jack, the police officer, the son police officer, um, stopped her, or I guess helped her off the bridge.
Correct.
He pulled her down from the bridge and she hit her head and knocked
yeah.
unconscious.
Correct.
Oh.
So a big catalyst of this book, for those who might not have read this, a big catalyst of this book is that this apartment building in particular is facing a bridge. This bridge is known to is known for this man who committed suicide. He jumped off the bridge. He jumped off of it. And Jack, I think, yeah, that's the younger police officer. Jack, sorry.
When he was like in high school, he came across this man as he was standing on the bridge. So this is before he became a police officer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the man tells like his whole entire story. He's like, oh yeah, I have kids, and then the stock market crashed or whatever, and everything I invested all my money in went away because of the banks. And basically he lost everything due to the market crashing and the banks not giving him any sort of forgiveness, and he decides to kill himself. And he tells him this whole story. Jack thinks he's gonna get down. He doesn't. He jumps off the bridge. And then Jack keeps coming back to the bridge every day, and then he sees Nadia there, who saw this, who also like heard the story about this man jumping off the bridge and was like, I relate to that. I was like, I'm gonna stand on the bridge. And she's contemplating, and then Jack just yanks her down. He's like, nope, not today.
I'm not doing it.
Yep. And then Nadia becomes Zara's therapist. Zara worked for the bank, and that the man who killed himself lost all his money too. And Jack became the police officer. So there you go.
And
go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't know. Cass, do you want to go into like the whole Zara, Nadia, Jack, how they all
The
tied
whole
together?
connection.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
So Zara is kind of she knows a lot more than she lets on. I believe I don't know if Zara witnessed the anonymous man who jumped off the bridge. That is sort of a catalyst to things in this story. But so the man who jumped off the bridge was the father of oh no, ha ha ha. She didn't witness it. The man who jumped off the anonymous man who jumped off the bridge before the story starts went to the bank to request a loan because some bank crash in another country caused his business to go under, and he had nothing left. He had no money. He wouldn't be able to take care of his kids, and so he goes to this bank to request a loan, and Zara is the banker there, and she denies him. He tells her the whole story, and she's like, I can't do it. According to the rules, I can't do this. So he writes her a letter and delivers it to the bank, I think, or somehow to her before he goes and jumps. And she keeps this letter in her purse forever, for years and for however long until the end of this book, and does not read it because she's too scared. Zara, we learn in her therapy, has a deep-seated fear of being a bad person. Like, don't we all? Aren't you like? Isn't everyone just a little bit scared that like, was that bad? Did I do a bad thing? Am I not a good person? And so that's the fear that Zara is having over this, that she caused this man to do that. So she knows about it from the news that this happened, and carries that letter. Then, so she's very fixated on this bridge. She has this like, it's kind of like hinted at that, I don't know, Zara's a little spectrum-y, maybe, a little OCD tendency.
Mhm.
So she has this thing where she needs to be able to see the bridge, and she's always watching it. And because she's always watching it, she witnesses Nadia, because so Nadia went to school with the children of the anonymous man who jumped off the bridge. So she's aware of this, and she's a teenager. She's angsty. She feels misunderstood. She's facing depression and doesn't know how to deal with these feelings, or doesn't see a way out of it. And she knows of her classmate's father who jumped off the bridge, and so she goes and stands on the bridge, and is not necessarily considering. Not well, I mean, she's considering, but not necessarily planning to jump, but just kind of thinking. Teenage Jack, who failed to save the anonymous man after talking to him and has been dealing with that rest of his growing up, sees her and yanks her down. She's knocked unconscious. She's taken to the hospital. She wakes up and is like, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it wasn't what I was considering. Jack never sees her again. She doesn't know. She knows someone pulled her down, but she's otherwise unaware. Nadia goes on to become a therapist, motivated by things she's experienced in her life. She goes on to become a therapist. Because Zara witnessed this happen, she keeps tabs on Nadia, all growing up, wants to make sure that she's doing okay, and then becomes Nadia's client and asks her peculiar questions. Like,
yeah, real weird.
Like,
weird behavior.
Like, Nadia has a picture of a woman who looks like she's staring off into the ocean, hanging up in her office, that she uses to like incite questions in her clients. And so she's talking to Zara about this, and what do you think the woman's thinking? And Zara is like, she's probably thinking about killing herself. And Nadia's like, what the fuck? And so Zara knows who Nadia is. Nadia does not know that Zara knows her. But they go on to they still have a very good like client-therapist relationship. Besides the fact that there's a little like boundary issues there on Zara's end, but she's not the therapist. So.
Yeah.
And in the end, Zara knowing, like, once she meets Jack through the hostage situation and she sees him at the police station as him being the investigating officer with this, she's like, holy shit, that's the guy who saved my therapist when she was a teenager. She ends up dropping a letter at his door, and then Jack goes to Nadia and she immediately recognizes, oh my god, it was you that saved me, and so then it all connects in the end. But yeah, very complicated web there.
I think
Yeah.
that was my favorite part of this book. I think that whole arc was my favorite.
I loved Zara. She was
And I
such a
love
complicated character.
Yeah.
She was so, that kind of feeds into a question of do you think there is a main character in this story? Is there a protagonist? Is there an antagonist?
Antagonist? The system. The banks. Fuck the banks.
Oh,
Antagonist, husband, and boss.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
antagonist is the fucking man.
Bah.
A fucking man.
Yeah, I don't think as far as actual characters go, there is one, except for the husband boss. You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah,
but
some people are just bad.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as like who's the main character, I think this book does a really good job at kind of balancing everybody, and you kind of get to know everyone like really well. Like we know all of their lives, and this book actually is not that long. So the fact that we know like how many characters, like 8, 9 fucking characters, and like their life story, like we know it did a really good job of giving us just enough information to make us feel like we knew the whole picture, which I thought was really smart.
Yeah,
Smart,
like
right?
we could fill in the blanks.
Yeah, enough to like understand their actions and behaviors.
Right. Right.
So you're like, oh, I understand why you robbed the bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You didn't know it was a cashless bank. You're just doing your best.
Or it's like, I understand why you would maybe choose this because you had a messy mom and you don't want to be a messy mom.
Yeah.
So you would, before being a messy mom, you would rob a bank because you wouldn't want to be a messy mom.
Yep.
It's like, oh.
If you give a mouse a cookie, they're going to rob a bank.
That's what they say. That's what that book's about. I read it. Okay, I do have another question for you guys. Since we're on the topic of being stupid, at the start of Anxious People, the author tells us this story is about a lot of things, but mostly idiots. In what ways do you think these characters are acting like idiots, and do you think that's a fair depiction of them?
I think he explains it best. He, as in Fredrik the man Backman.
The man.
I think he's not the man.
Sorry.
No. He's not the man. You know, Fredrik. Never mind.
Fredrik.
I think he explains it well. That yes, he says that they're idiots. From the outside, if you had no background on these characters, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, you're doing idiotic things. Yeah. But he explains it at the beginning of like, but aren't we all kind of idiots because sometimes you do stupid things for the people you love. Trying to find the quote.
I think also he gives us a lot of times, I think we jump from timeline of the day, timeline from like 10 years ago. So I think it's also like, oh, aren't these guys idiots? And it's like, well, yeah, because we also kind of have the hindsight of we kind of know, we know pretty soon. It's like, okay, well, the bank robber got away. So we're like, okay, so we know they got away. So it's like, of course, the police officers seem idiotic. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's kind of like, yeah, of course, when you look back on things, it's like, you're like, oh yeah, that was so stupid. But then when you're in the moment of like, you think you're in an actual hostage situation, you know, or it's like you're down on the street and you're thinking these people are idiots throwing limes about being like, get us pizza, and it's like, aren't you supposed to be terrified? Or it's like,
Also,
why?
fireworks.
Yeah, it's like they don't want the money anymore, they just want fireworks, like, okay. Or this bank robber is robbing a cashless bank and they're robbing $6,500 specifically.
Wouldn't
That's
you
pretty
ask for more?
stupid, right?
No,
Yeah.
he says this at the beginning of the book. Says everyone loves someone, and anyone who loves someone has had those desperate nights where we lie awake and try to figure out how can we afford to carry on being human beings. Sometimes that makes us do things that seem ridiculous in hindsight, but which felt like the only way out at the time. And I think that was a lot of the actions that happened during the hostage situation. Was it felt like the only, and just in like these people's lives, when you learn about what happened in their past and things they decided to do, it's because to them it felt like the only option at the time, because they were trying to do something. They were trying to take care of the people in their lives that mattered to them. Children, spouses, whatever. Random stranger standing on the bridge that you feel this extreme emotional tie to. Yeah, that it felt like the only option at the time. And I think that's how a lot of things are when we look at them in hindsight, of like you can laugh about it now, but it's like it would seem, I can tell myself I'm an idiot now, but at the time I was using my best knowledge, and it felt like the only thing I could do.
Yep. And I think, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna add, I think too, he kind of gave that element of like, almost it's like it's easier said than done. It's like, well, of course you would just fight back from your husband, but it's like for the bank robber, that's really hard for her. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's easy for someone who's not in that situation to say, because I think Roger and Jim told her that. It's like, you know, he can't do that. Like, you need to fight back. And it's like, I don't think they understand, because they're not in that situation or haven't been anywhere close in that situation to understand, like, okay, but you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, of course what I'm doing is stupid, but, and it's like, yeah, that would have been the logical thing. But knowing how we came to know how this person thinks, it's like, it's all like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
No, and I think, to piggyback on what you guys are saying, it's like, it's easy to say all this when you're reading the book. It's easy when you're reading it. It's easy when you're an outside person reading the story that, this person wrote for you. And I think that's kind of goes with him, like, breaking the fourth wall a lot. As like, he talks directly to you, like, hey, it's real easy to sit here and say you wouldn't do that because you're reading this story about these people that you don't know in real life. But, then when it becomes you don't know what you're going to do in a situation. You can sit on your high horse. That's what I was going to say. Your high horse. People like to get on their high horse about stuff. And I'm like, human nature is not quite that high if you think about it. Not quite.
Yeah.
People stoop lower for less. Just saying.
Ooh. And it's something, it's critique and commentary that's easy to have when it's not you.
Yep, exactly. It's easy to judge people. And I think that goes with just society in general. Just society,
Mind your business.
Mind your business. Or if you're not going to mind your business, be kind about it. Be nice.
Yeah. That's true. If you're not gonna mind your own business, at least don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Be a kind person. It's not hard. It's not hard. They did it in this book. Look how easy it was for them. And they were in a hostage situation.
I also thought that was very sweet how, like, all of them just agreed. They're like, oh, well, we're getting you out of here. It's
clearly you are not the issue, Madam Hostage.
She kept saying, worst hostages ever. They're not listening to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very sweet. Very like found family. I love that theme. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Very found family, and it just kind of
Mhm.
like. Go ahead.
No, sorry. No, just that like they all still kind of are connected in the end of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that. Oh,
I know.
And the little old lady who doesn't tell everyone that it's her apartment, and she's like, "Oh, everyone always keeps food in the freezer, aren't you hungry? Oh yeah, everyone keeps wine in their closet. Here."
I
When
love
she
her.
said that, I was like, "This is her apartment." There's
Yeah,
no
as
one
soon as
does
when
that.
she mentioned the draft in the closet, and they were like, "How do you know about the draft?" And
Yeah,
she was like, "Oh, just because closets have that sometimes, I know."
She was so
that's
cute.
But she got to spend time with all these people because she's so lonely.
So sweet. And I thought her little at the end when she got to swap books with a new person instead of her quote unquote
Jules!
affair partner.
Oh. She has an affair in which they swap books.
He was so cute.
I
So
know.
sweet.
Oh, I love that. Her and Jules at the end are so
Precious.
Yeah.
cute.
So freaking cute and
He
sweet.
writes old people so well.
I love it.
Yes, I loved Annalena and Roger. I just thought they were really cute. I just love old like bickering couples that like you could tell they really they s- they love each other, you know, and they're just like
Mhm.
you get on my nerves, and it's just like, oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, I love I really did like Roger. I really did because Roger reminded me so much of Ove.
Yes.
So much of Ove. Oh my gosh. In his other book, I was like, this is Ove reincarnated right here.
He's this grumpy old man
When
who's
he
actually
refused
just
to
wants
move.
human connection.
Yes. When he refused to move out of the parking space. Because he's like, no,
I know.
I'm going to stay in this goddamn parking space for this person. Ah, it was so sweet. Oh my
I know.
gosh. Yeah.
Or even like he was like, I'm gonna pretend to be the bank robber, so when we get the pizza, and she's like, no, you're not. No.
He was so sweet.
Ugh,
Ah.
was or whenever like his inner dialogue was so funny to me. Like anytime he would like, what was it? It was when Leonard was like, "Oh, I would like," and he's like, "You're getting this, cause I'm not gonna deal with whatever shit you have to say." And it's like, okay.
And a plain old pizza, you fucking Stockholmer.
Or someone else was like, "I want this and that," and he goes, "Caprese," or whatever it was. Your ponce. It's like that's what you're getting. Or like anytime it's like Annalie thought he was so mad at her, but then like every time he thought like someone brought her up, he would just uncontrollably start crying. I'm like,
Mhm.
these sweet old people.
I love them.
They just love each other so much, and they just literally can't say it for some
That
reason.
it's like right that it's like his way of telling her that he cares about her is her little cabinet fixture that she likes so much, and he always makes sure it's the last thing he uninstalls when they move out and the first thing he installs when they move into something. And
Oh, that's love.
it's just the little things that the things that he knows are important to her that he just does without making a big deal about it because he knows it's important to her.
Yeah. That's
So
like
He
this
just
is
makes it
another thing with
happen.
Jules that Jules did annoy me too. But I also just feel I just love Annalie and Roger, and she'd be like, that's just so not romantic. Like when she was like Annalia was trying to tell her like how sensitive Roger is, and Jules just wasn't getting it, and it's like, this is no, he is so cute. You need to stop. Leave this man alone.
Well,
No.
I think that's really kind of well written though because of the generations. We had like how
Yeah.
many generations in this book that all
That's
came
true.
together and had to talk and had different viewpoints. Like even Estelle was like, "Oh, can you not say that anymore? Can you not say that? I don't know."
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, and it's just like it was very sweet because like nobody met like anybody with callous. It was genuine, like asking a question or genuinely like saying something and then correcting themselves. It was never in any sort of malice, which was really great. Which is how it needs to be. But
Yeah.
whatever, I guess. I don't make the rules. But I think he wrote each generation really well. Like even like with Zara when she's talking to Nadia and being like, your generation doesn't want to what was it? Hold on. She said, your generation don't want to study a subject, they want to study themselves. I was like, hey.
I know. Oh,
Yikes.
Watch it.
Hey now.
Everyone who's a therapist.
Yeah. Relatable. Thanks.
Side note.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered this and looked it up. Also, just talking about, because I was like, I was about to say he got it really good, even still like not leaving it just culturally Swedish, you know what I mean? So it's not, again, like he wasn't, like as an American, I can read it and it's still like, right, associated with our generation and generations we know. And then it reminded me of the freaking banana pizza. And I was like, wait, is this a Swedish thing or is this a bro thing? And it is a Swedish thing. I just looked it up. It's a popular Swedish pizzas include kebab pizza, banana curry pizza.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What is that?
That's disgusting is what that is.
It was banana and it was of course it was Jules thing. But yeah, banana and peanuts. What is this? And I don't want anybody to ever diss on pineapple on pizza because I like pineapple on pizza. Banana? That's criminal. That's horrible.
I don't like bananas in any sort of capacity, let alone fucking pizza. Absolutely not.
That's horrible.
No.
Another segment idea, if we ever get webcams cast, we should do like foods from the books we've read, and we need to have banana pizza, and I'll eat it.
I will not be partaking that. I'll drink wine. Estelle has wine. I'll drink that.
No.
I'll eat a lime.
Estelle gets
okay with the rind.
Yeah, I'll eat a lime with the rind. I do that anyway.
Oh my god. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
With the rind.
Yes, I do. I eat lemons and limes both with the rind. Listen.
No. I've never seen you eat a lemon or a lime. No.
Have you ever seen me eat a lemon or a lime? Guys,
no.
I swear. Listen, we can ask Jacob. We can ask Jacob, and Jacob will say yes, because that's how literally it freaks him out when I do it. It's good for your liver.
This is no longer stressed lemon zest. This is like lemon rind eating themed. I don't know.
That's literally is the reason behind my name, is because I did that, and Jacob made fun of me, and then I was like, I got the idea for lemon zest, and I was like, but I'm always stressed, and then that's how it happened. Originally it was stress depressed lemon zest, but that was too long.
I just thought you were like, wow, no longer depressed. I'll take that out of my name.
No. No. Still depressed, but
okay.
Just more stress now.
That's the part we highlight, yeah.
Y'all.
It's so good. Does the banana pizza sound good to you? Are you being for real?
Kenzo would say that. That sounds on par.
Oh, Kenzo. No.
Listen, next time I'm on stream, I'll get a fucking lemon and I'll eat it. I'll eat it on stream. I'll eat it. I'll put it in wedges and I'll eat it like a freaking apple and I'll eat it.
Okay, you gotta eat it straight faced. No sour face.
I will. Lemons are not that sour.
Okay.
You little freak.
Yeah, what the heck?
That's my name in bed. Don't wear it out.
What the heck?
I don't plan to. If that's your name in bed, Kylie, I don't think I'll wear it out.
No, little freak.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, you like that, don't you, heck?
No.
politely, I will not overuse your bed
No,
name. That's Jacob. Jacob.
Get your wife. Get your wife.
Listen.
Get your little heck and get her out of here.
Get your little freak.
I was saying little freak was my pet name, not what the heck, Ashley, please. I can't. Anyway, back to book. We don't need to get back on this. We don't need
Hold
to
on.
get back on this.
So, gluten-free, it's the banana. You're missing the point. The banana is the gross part of the pizza, not that it's gluten-free. What? Oh, hold on. Guys, the part of the pizza is putting the bananas on it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I do have a question.
Yes.
So hold on, let me find my question again. So we talked about our favorite, like, what character we kind of like related to the most. Which character surprised you the most?
Oh, that's hard because they all have their moments.
They all have a little twist, but they all have something in them that you kind of sense from the beginning.
I still think Zara. Zara was, to me, the most interesting development character-wise, because she, for a long, like, there's more to her, but it's like to me, it was like, oh, I'm just tell her, tell Nadia. Like, the whole time, I'm like, I want to know. But yeah, sorry, that was really weird. Anyway,
That was not
I
weird.
don't know where that came from. No, the little laugh I did. I don't know.
I like that laugh. I think the one that surprised me most was Jack, the young police officer at the end, because Jim tells him the truth that so Jim meets the hostage as he brings them the pizza that they requested via Lime, and he meets the bank robber, and they talk, and Jim is a good person. He's not always a good cop by the rules, but he's a good person, and he believes in fairness and good people. So he, after talking with the bank robber, he lets her go. He lets her escape and admits to, and doesn't tell Jack this, because Jack is very determined to be a very good police officer. And wants to catch this crime, and he feels, and because he doesn't want the people from Stockholm to come solve it, he wants to be able to do it himself, and to prove himself to his father too. But yeah, so Jim lies to Jack this whole time, but then feels bad because Jack is beating himself up over losing the bank robber and not solving this crime.
Yeah.
And so Jim tells him the truth, and Jack is like, he's like silently upset about it, but then he just kind of accepts it, and he just goes out and admits he takes the blame for losing the bank robber and not being able to solve this crime. He puts it all on him and not his dad, because, and which like shows forgiveness, and that even though this like didn't pan out the way he would want as a police officer, he's just has like the utmost respect for his father.
Mm-hmm.
and the way that he handled that. So I fully, based on how Jack reacted to things throughout this whole book, and he was always like a, oh my god, dad kind of person. The
Yeah.
way that he handled hearing the truth from his dad about this was not the expected reaction from him. So I liked the way that Jack's character turned out.
To piggyback off of you, I think the reason why is because that was the first time throughout the whole book that his dad treated him like an equal. The whole rest of the time, his dad's like worried about him, like, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? Do you need my help with this? Do you need my help with that? Yeah. And so I think that showed like almost an olive branch to him of being like, I'm trusting you with this information. I trust you enough to make your own decisions. I trust you as an adult and as a person.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of where his development came from, because he was like, oh, I see that now. I agree with you. It was shocking. Still shocking.
No, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I also think their relationship was interesting too when they started bringing up Jack's mom and that she passed away. And then you kind of saw like, because they like the whole time they compare like how Jack does things and how Jim does things. And then you kind of realize towards the end, it's like they're both thinking like, what would my wife do? Or what would my mom do? And it's just kind of interesting how it's like almost like opposite of each other. And it's like, I think it shows like their different relationship with her.
I agree with that.
And then they finally come together at the end. It's like, right, he tells him what's up, and then Jack's like, I just need to see the bank robber. And then they're like, all right,
yep,
let's go get our heroine sister.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh god. Yeah.
She's also an antagonist.
Yeah.
She's got her issues.
She's mean.
She is mean.
She's mean. But you know what? We didn't hear her perspective.
She's recovering.
That's true.
So who are we
didn't
to
hear
say?
the perspective of the husband and the
yeah
boss.
But addiction,
they fell in love.
Addiction's a little different, you know? Addiction's a little different than cheating.
That's true.
You know, chemically it's the same as like it affects your brain like a disease. So I feel like it's very, very different than cheating and trying to swindle your ex-wife out of everything that she owns and make her homeless and without her children. I feel like that's evil. I feel like that's more evil.
That is evil.
Well, Ash, since you're already on the soapbox, do you want to say who surprised you the most?
Oh, no, I said Zara.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Oh, so it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I lost track. I lost track for a second because Pixie was trying to knock shit off my desk. She's always trying to knock shit off my desk. Anyway, I'm sorry. Who surprised me the most was probably Estelle, because the whole time I was like, where is her husband? He's gonna walk in. I was like, he's gonna walk in and something bad's gonna happen. Like, I don't know, like something. Like, I'm just like, I was waiting for that the whole time.
Or like, he must be so worried. He's gonna park the car, and then the police are gonna be standing there, be like, you can't go in. There's a hostage situation.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be so worried for her.
I was waiting the whole time. I was waiting for that, and then she's like, he's dead. And I was like, what?
You just like to pretend he's parking the car.
My God.
Oh, which I know when I'm an old lady, and if Isaac goes before me, I'm gonna be Delulu and be like, oh, he's just outside.
Mm-hmm.
He's just parking it. I would do that 100%. Oh yeah, he's still here. It's fine.
No worries.
No worries.
Would you like some food from the freezer?
I know, right? You want some of my closet wine? That I hide from Isaac, who is parking the car.
Ashley would be a closet wine old lady.
Yeah, so true. So true. Yeah,
yes, I am a closet. Well,
You're in the
This is
closet?
space.
What?
No, I was gonna say I have other substances that I do keep in the closet, but I don't know if I want to say it on Twitch.
Really?
That's okay.
Oh my god.
You don't have to say anything you don't want to.
Yeah.
There you
Ashley out here giving her address and
go.
Everyone's
what
gonna know
she
where my
keeps in the
stash is. They're
closet.
gonna know where they're gonna know where I live. They're gonna know where to find my stash in the closet. They're like, all right, where's your closet?
Oh,
And you'll be disappointed. It's okay.
yeah.
Or it'll be so messy you won't find it.
And
So
that's
it's like,
on you. That's on you. Not you, but the
Yeah.
person.
right.
That's on you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Find better. Find better. I don't know. Rob a rich person. Rob a billionaire.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
Dream big. If you're going to be a robber, dream big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which I am okay. Wait, I am curious though.
Wait a second.
Zen is actually very good at finding people. Just yeah.
Zen,
I have
please-
Zen
okay,
as a mod. Zen's a mod for a reason.
Zen.
He won't dox you. He's good. He's good. He'll
Okay,
he'll ban people who try to dox you. He's someone to be
Okay.
on our side. You know.
Yes, please. But to be fair, I was uncomfortable when Kylie and Cassidy. I didn't know that you could do this, but they could. Remember when you guys were like, "Oh, you were listening to a lot of this today," and I was like, "How did
Oh,
you
on
know
Spotify?
that?" You were like, "I can see what you listen to on Spotify," and I was like, "I don't like that at all." Which is like, it's nothing to be weirded out about, but it weirded me out a lot. I was like,
I forget what
no,
it was. I think it was
why?
like One Direction or something. And I
Yeah.
was
No,
like,
it was not One
Ashley, what-
Direction. It was.
It was
it was
something
inter-
of that nature though. Like
Yeah, it
borderline
was.
embarrassing. You know?
I think the embarrassing part was how much I listened to it. You're
It was
like,
definitely, like,
you listened to
helping.
this one song like 30 times. That was the only
For
song you
sure,
listened
like-
to today, and it's like, listen. I was not prepared for people to be stooping on what I listened to.
It was just for
Oh.
sure coping music. Like let me dissociate and
Yeah.
go back to simpler times kind of music. And so it was just like I wonder how
Reminds-
Ashley's
It reminds me of the
doing.
one time I texted Cass and was like, "Are you doing okay?" Because she was listening to her sad girl playlist. And I was like, "Are you okay?"
Okay, no. So my sad girl music, it's more specific than that. It's sad girl musical.
Yeah. Sorry.
My sad girl musical playlist is deceptive because it's actually just songs that I enjoy singing. Because I don't know, because it's Ashley's Adele shower stuff. You're like,
There you
ooh,
go.
I
Yes.
sound good.
Right.
So that's the real nature of the sad girl musicals. It's a little deceptive. It's actually just Cassidy has no humble bone in her body playlist.
Cass, when are you gonna drop that album for us?
You mean the one that features the Have Yourself a Cozy Little Crisis?
No, your actual album.
What do you mean?
When you dropping that
Oh,
album?
yeah.
You're a songwriter.
Yeah.
You've been writing
haven't-
songs.
Where's the album? We want the album.
Yeah, Cass, come on.
You're
Put it
gonna
on
wait.
Spotify.
You're gonna have to wait.
Ugh, the fuck.
Can you give
Yeah.
us like an Easter egg so we kind of know when it's
Yeah.
gonna drop?
Yeah.
I have literally no plans. I
No,
did,
no
and
plans.
I will also tell you that I don't have an account on anything, and I probably wouldn't put it on Spotify.
She said
but-
Spotify. Mm.
No.
I'm trying to find the Easter egg.
She said no Spotify. Spotify on. No.
She said no
Uh,
plan. There is a plan.
I did buy myself a fancy little microphone and mixer. So
Ooh.
my goal this year is to record songs.
How
But I by
exciting.
no means I don't have enough of a common theme to put together yet. But yeah.
That's
I'm
exciting.
gonna be trying to record songs this year. We'll see if anything happens with them.
You heard it here first, live on the podcast.
Whoa! I just finished one about the end of the world.
How exciting.
That one's a little cozy crisis, I will admit. Yes.
Wow, we're getting so much lore, so much
Priceless.
Easter eggs here. Okay, I'm excited. Real quick, because Ash, you said you wanted to talk about this, and I realized we didn't talk about it. You said you swapped to the audiobook halfway through?
Oh yeah. Oh, hmm.
I know you touched on it like briefly, but I didn't know if you wanted anything else to say about that.
Oh, I think I was just curious. I also think I'm in a very anxious mind set. So when I was reading this, I was just like, I think I was putting a little more dread in the book than what it was meant to. And I was wondering, I don't know. You know what I'm trying? I think I was, but then when I listened to it, I kind of got more of the, oh, this is funny. Because, like, on the cover of my book, it's like, oh, so hilarious. And I'm like, where? When? This is so sad. And then I listened to it, and then the author or the narrator, and I was like, oh, I get it now. I get why this is funny. But, I don't know. I had a question to ask y'all about it, and then I can't remember. But that was it.
That's okay. Cass, did you read or audiobook this?
I read.
Okay.
You know,
excuse me.
you guys have seen Inside Out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
I
first
hate
one,
it.
at least. Oh.
Right. I hate it because it's one of those things where it's like it's sad the whole time, and then they're like, "Oh, comedic relief." I'm like, this doesn't make it not sad. I'm sad the entire time. That's how I felt at the like when I was reading this book. I was like, this is very Inside Out vibes for me. It's like you're trying to they make this funny and it's not. But then when I listened to someone read it, I'm like, okay, I get it now. Like I got the satire and all that stuff. But when I was reading it, but I think I was just like in my personal, I'm like had a little anxiousness, had a little moment, and so I think I let that bleed into the book. You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Have you ever done that where you're just like, no, actually, I don't think that's funny, and you're like, it's relax. It was meant to be funny, and you're in a mood, so now you're making this a mood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do that all the time because I'm emotionally unstable. But yeah, I feel you.
I had a very emotional roller coaster this month, but it's okay. I think I'm coasting now. It's okay.
We are the anxious people.
I know. Yeah.
I am an anxious.
That's our new. I am anxious people. That's the new podcast. Anxious people.
Yes.
Perfect. That sounds about right.
We're all just anxious people. We're all just anxious people out here making the best decisions we can with what we know.
We're trying our best. So, does anyone have any other questions? Things they want to say about this book? Things they want to talk about this book? Sorry if you hear me typing. I'm trying to look up the other book.
Clickety clack clack clickety clack.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, we do need a playlist. We need a soundtrack for this book.
Oh yeah, our fun questions. Let's do that.
I forget about that every time. Oh man. Okay.
Sorry, I'm very disorganized today, apparently. Okay, continuing. Yes, playlist, soundtrack. What do we think?
Okay, so I thought about Ashley's little boop boop bop music stuff she referenced last time. So there's like this very specific. Are you familiar with the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movie, the first one?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's this one song that they play when the man, the muggle, the nomad, he's American, he's a nomad. While he's walking through town, and it's like doom ba da ba doom ba da ba doom. And it's just kind of like whimsical, but like,
yes,
I don't know. I thought specifically of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, and then like, but then ambient music. So it's like when Zara's listening to her heavy metal, like you're listening it with her, and then when Leonard knocks on her headphones and take it off, then you
Oh.
stop hearing it. You know what I mean? It's like,
I should
or like
always
if a
have
car goes
extra
by.
answers for this. It's some Nicholas. No, what's his name? John Cage. It's some John Cage shit.
Mhm.
You know, I actually think this would do really well if it was like The Office. It's like so chaotic.
Silent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where it's just like the jump cameras and like they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I've never seen The Office. But I feel
Kylie, you
like
need to watch it.
I can't
It's-
watch it. I can't do it.
Why?
I can't watch anything that has really bad secondhand embarrassment. I can't.
You're missing out. That should also be a stream.
I
Because
won't
then
look at it.
Because then we could get through it together.
It makes me hurt.
You know, but it's I don't know. 'Cause I've been watching shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm or It's Always Sunny. The Office is nothing compared to stuff like that.
Guys,
Like especially Curb Your Enthusiasm. That would be a funny stream to watch. Get through one episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm to see if you can get through it.
guys, this is important. This is important. Because this is something we all have played in band before. Zen said in the chat, is John Cage the one that did that silent song?
Oh,
The one that we all played? Ashley, were you in
you
that?
sure played.
I was,
The one that we
'cause
all
I was
got
a-
to. Because
my-
Ashley would play Pokemon Go during it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think I played Pokemon Go through all of our pieces. Thank you very much. That entire
Yeah,
class,
no.
I was playing Pokemon Go. I was not, and there was this guy who sat next to me who was a super serious saxophone player, and he would be so pissed that I was playing Pokemon Go and I didn't give a shit. He was like, "I think we're supposed to have our instruments up." I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm in the middle of
Sorry.
a battle right now, so actually, I don't need to put my instrument up."
Yeah, guys, Ashley's a gamer. She's a
I
gamer.
am. I play.
Come on.
I play Cozy Cat Cafe,
Ah.
Pokemon Go, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Perfect. That's all you need.
Right.
Anyway, sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent, but I felt like it was worth the time.
No, yes.
yes,
John
I-
Cage is the one who wrote the iconic piece 433, in which it's
Ugh.
4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence.
Ugh.
At the beginning, someone sits at the piano and opens it up as if they were to play it, and then they sit there for 4
Ugh.
minutes and 33 seconds.
And
so
we
does
also
the
had
rest
to
of
sit
the
there.
ensemble.
Why?
And then
Yeah.
the pianist will occasionally flip a page so they can keep up with all of the silence. And then they close the lid. And then we bow. And then the audience doesn't then we don't. Then we just kind of sit there and the audience is like, "What the do I clap? You didn't do anything." So yes. That is the piece. And we played that in our college wind symphony on our concert themed around space.
Ugh. We couldn't
yes,
play
and it
anything
was-
cool.
No.
It was a big
course
meme.
not.
It was quite funny. It honestly, it's cool to be able to say like, "Oh yeah, I've played that," because it's supposed
Yeah.
to be like commentary on like what is the music? Is the person coughing the music? Or is the people giggling under the breath because they don't know what is that the music? Is it the air conditioner? What is music? That's
Mhm.
it's
Here's my
supposed to
hot
be all
take.
this crazy commentary.
I got a
What's
hot
your
take about
take?
that. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
dumb.
stupidest fucking thing. Watch music. Music is
You wanna know
not
what-
ambient noise. It's intention. Music has to have
Right.
intention.
It is, but didn't he intentionally leave that score silent?
He intentionally got on my fucking nerves. That's what the fuck he
Mhm.
did. You pissed me
I would-
off.
You know
I
what
don't
we did do intentionally though? That was really dumb.
What?
Was when we fucking practiced that piece.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did have. Yeah.
When all of our other pieces sounded like shit,
That's
and
so
we
fun.
were like, you know what we should practice? we shouldn't practice these other pieces that actually have music in them and we aren't good at yet. We should practice the one in which we sit silently for 4.5 minutes.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off so bad. I'm getting pissed off just fucking thinking about
And
it.
then didn't he come to conduct that piece? So he literally came to Georgia College, and
No, not. I wasn't John Cage. No, it was someone. There was another composer that came.
I think it was him.
No, it wasn't
I think
him.
Are you
No,
sure?
I'm positive. It was someone. It was like Brian Balmages or something.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
He writes like he's the one who writes like very like lofty pieces with woodwind parts that are like simply runs the entire time because he thinks we're string instruments.
Yeah, I got a beef with that guy.
Yeah, I don't like
beef
Brian
with that guy.
Balmages.
You want to know why? Hold on, Brian. This is fucking for you. I'm getting in close.
Oh my god!
I'm getting in close for Brian.
This is like when my mom would whisper in my ears in the grocery store when I wasn't being good.
Listen, Brian. You are you're a fucking narcissist. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Listen.
Whoa, what did Brian do to you?
Okay, listen. Because Brian, y'all probably didn't pay attention because this was not your section.
Yeah, I was playing Pokemon Go.
All right. Listen. Brian, it's first of all in this band. Okay, the low brass section was basically just me and 2 other people. That was it. It was me and 2 other fucking people. Okay, but in my section. During the time, it was just me, because what's-his-face was gone in lacrosse. Okay? All right? Everyone catching up? Or rugby, whatever the fuck he played. I fucking hate that bitch too. Anyway, that'll get me mad. I'll get me mad. We're not gonna talk about that guy. Okay. So, listen. So I'm over here playing. First of all, woodwinds, which is what Cass and Ash play, okay? They play woodwinds. They play clarinet, flute. They sound beautiful. I love it. I'd love to hear them play. They play these stupid fuck-ass, bitch-ass runs in this fuck-ass piece that no one wanted to play, all right? Now, for those who don't know, euphonium often gets written for oboe, okay? Which is a woodwind, okay? So imagine me having to play these fuck-ass... Hold on. I'm gonna scream. Hold on. These fuck-ass runs on my euphonium, all right? That are like so fucking fast. It's ridiculous. They're 30 fucking second notes and 6. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay? I just had to glissando to that shit for no fucking reason. And he had the audacity to look at me and said, euphonium section, just me. That's me, the euphonium section. Just euphonium section. Your runs need to be a little cleaner. What? my runs need to... Play it, bald ass man.
You play it.
Play it. You gave me an oboe part. I hate him. Anyway.
I think I'm just remembering this. I think, again, I was not paying attention, so this might have been a different time. But the guy who I told you guys about earlier, who was the saxophone player, who was very uppity, thinks he's the best, he was struggling on one of those parts because he was playing clarinet or bass clarinet with me, and he had a really bad bass clarinet, and he's like, I just can't get these runs. And I'm like, dude, chill. No one can hear us anyway. Like, just play every other note. And he's like, no, I have to get it right. It's just, I can't get these high notes out. I'm like, it's not that you can't get them out. It's that you have a horrible instrument. It literally breaks all the time. Chill out, dude. And then do you guys remember this? He got up, stormed, and slammed the door to go to the bathroom, and then awkwardly came back. I'm like, you need to relax. Yeah. And then I kept playing Pokemon Go, and he got very upset. And then I kept playing every other note because I was like, no one can hear us anyway. So, yeah.
I wish no one could hear me.
Spirit.
Yeah.
God. Ugh,
And then he asked if he could borrow my bass clarinet, and I said no.
fuck no.
It was something him and Towner asked me
Whoa,
for something for jazz band, and I was
whoa.
like, no.
Uh-huh.
You said whoa.
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 Oh, Hannah Montana. Anyway.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were terrible. I used to love band like so much, and then I got to college, and that band director made me hate it so much.
We don't need to talk about him. We don't need to talk about him. We're trying to keep this a positive space, except for Brian. Fucking Brian. He makes the most boring fucking low brass parts. The trombones are just playing fucking whole notes and half notes because he doesn't know how to fucking write. And then he's like, oh, but you know what? I'm gonna get the funny oboe part. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Tell him, Dobby.
I hate that guy.
Tell him, Muffin.
God. Jacob's home. Jesus.
Get out of here.
Oh, since we were having that debate in Jacob's home, I'll ask him the question.
What debate?
Jacob, come here and tell everyone.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Yeah.
Come here.
No.
Come
Hold
here.
on.
I'm gonna ask. No, I'm just gonna
'cause you're
ask him.
You didn't ask. You were like, tell them this.
No,
thing.
No, I'm gonna,
No?
I'm gonna
What?
say.
How about me? Hold on, I'll ask. Me and Cassidy will ask.
Okay, he can't hear you.
Jacob.
Hold on.
Okay.
He can't hear you. Hold on. Okay, here you go, honey. Put that in.
Hold on. Wait.
Tell everyone
We
when
can't
you're
see
ready.
what's going on.
All right,
Hold
I'm
on.
ready.
Oh,
Okay, Jacob, don't look at her. Don't look at Kylie.
I'm not looking at Kylie.
Okay. Does she eat lemons and limes, including the rinds?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Yes.
I told you.
also,
Nice.
I also have a
Weirdo,
question.
that's what
I
it is.
also have a question.
Okay.
What is Kylie's bed name?
Oh, yeah.
Kylie's bed name?
You
Kylie's
don't have to
bed
answer that. You can
Yeah,
play the
but-
bit.
What are you
How do you
thinking
spell
of?
it?
Let's do the
Hold
theories
on.
first.
No,
You can play
nope,
the bit.
nope. I want the honest truth.
I can't give you the honest truth without some fanfic first.
Without some what
Oh.
first?
Some fanfic.
No one write a fanfic
what?
of me. I swear to God, I will
What is it
literally.
rated? What is it rated?
I'll snipe you at your house.
It's Cat. I would assume it's R.
You say what?
You never know. Is this PG?
Everything's always PG.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You keep it PG in the bed.
always.
Okay.
Always.
Kylie's bed name is PG.
I've
Yeah.
I've
There you
never
go.
had sex.
Never.
So.
Never.
Oh.
I've actually never had sex. So. Yeah, Like a Virgin was written
Oh.
by me, about me. Exactly.
But
Uh.
but it's about her first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's not.
I love it.
It's
No, it's not. It's about
it's
how this new lover makes her feel like a virgin.
right.
Oh.
What a whore. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, Madonna doesn't listen to this podcast. She won't know.
Don't worry.
Oh,
The bed's
sorry,
name
Nicole.
is whatever I make it for the night.
Oh.
Whatever.
Whoa.
Anyway, Jacob's bed name is Little Princess.
Aw. Yeah, Pillow Princess.
Thank you,
man.
Zen. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, so back to the topic at hand. Anything we want to say about the book?
Great book. Good book.
Good book.
It was a great book.
Beautiful.
Glad I read it.
My rating, I think, would stay a 4.5.
Beautiful.
Oh.
It was
So
good.
clearly we didn't discuss it good enough.
Well, I think.
Oh wait, what? Oh, what does the 0.5s? You guys had two 4.5s. Why the 0.5s? Real quick.
Mm.
I don't know.
You just felt it in your heart.
Cause it was really good, but like I'm saving my 5-star.
Oh.
You know.
Yes. Yeah, it's the first book of the year.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm keeping mine at 5 stars, so I
It
like
can
it.
only go downhill from here.
Well,
Happy
who's to say?
2025.
Yeah, that's your only 5-star. You can't give a 5
You're
star.
right. I'm
to
gonna give
another book.
6 stars to the next one.
Every book
No.
that we read this year will be progressively worse.
Maybe. Who's to say?
Intentionally.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
We need to go.
Just
We need
like
to down.
the
Not.
state of our country.
What?
Nothing. I'm really excited.
We're doing great. We're doing great over here.
I'm just not thinking about it.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
I've
That's why we
intentionally
met
I'm like-
anxious
I'm like-
people.
I'm like Estelle.
that?
I'm like, oh no.
There's a Emily.
Obama's just is just parking the car. He's coming back.
Oh,
There's this Emily. Obama's just parking the car. Oh my god.
He's just parking. Yeah.
He'll be here soon.
He's parking the plane. He'll be back.
He'll be here soon.
Well-
There's this. Do we remember Emily Osment?
No.
Lily from Hannah Montana.
yeah.
Okay.
So she came out with this banger song that little baby Cassidy was obsessed with and made her own music video on a
Oh.
little digital camera. And it's, I forget what it's called, but the whole thing is that she doesn't think about it. She goes, I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I'm so happy because I'm living the life and I don't think about it. And that
She's a
plays in my
lyricist,
head
that one.
sometimes. She
Yeah.
is. Yeah. And so I think about that sometimes when, you hear things and you see things, and then you just, I'm living the life because I don't think about it.
Yep.
So happy.
I coped by making a rage playlist. So
I wrote a song
Yeah.
about the end of the world, so
that's good.
we get it. We get it.
Armageddon, as they say.
I feel like I'm like Zara, and I'm too worried about being a bad person to think about other things.
That's so true.
That's
Yeah.
so fair.
It's like,
So Ashley is a type 1, if we didn't know.
what? A type 1 what?
Enneagram?
Mm-hmm.
Hold
Or
on.
a type 9. You're either a
What's it?
1 or a 9.
I-
You're either a 1 wing
okay.
9 or a 9 wing 1.
Oh, I'm a 9 wing 1.
I knew it.
I need to redo it because that was a couple years ago, and I feel like I have changed a lot.
Mm.
I'm a 9 wing 1.
I gotta remember what that is.
You're a people pleaser who cares about being a good person.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah.
And you care about like peace and comfort in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
But
that.
also you like for things to have you just like, because type 1 is like that's their motivating factor, is just doing good and being good.
I like it.
And they're scared of having bad motives.
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
Does that resonate with you?
Yes. I think about that at work all the time. Yeah.
Mm.
There's this one time, I think I told you guys this, and I realize it's silly now, but for the I cried about it when I got home because this little girl I worked with, she grabbed my face to get my attention, which I was like, don't touch my face. And then she started crying, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And it's like, and then I cried after work. I was like, I'm so sorry. I should not have said that to you. But yeah.
Aw. That's hard when you have
But-
reactionary things too. Like you're like, ah,
Yes.
please.
Yes. Yeah. I felt so horrible.
Aw.
And she got over it fine. She was like, ah, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she goes, okay, you say this, and I'm going to be Minecraft. And I'm like, okay. Okay, yes, whatever you
Perfect.
want. Okay, we can play Minecraft. That's fine.
Aw.
Yeah. She's my, I was telling, Cassie, I was telling Kylie earlier, and you guys can hear this too because I think it's hilarious. But she's like, we're not breathing air because we're ghosts. I'm like, okay, we're ghosts.
That's fine.
Because we don't need to breathe air because we're ghosts.
That's right.
Check
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, and that all started because she would get upset and be like, "Oh, let's breathe," and she goes, "No breathing, no." no, I'm not gonna breathe. I'm like,
Oh,
then I guess we're gonna be ghosts because if we're not breathing, we're ghost. And she's like, okay, yes. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we were fine. So then we were like, okay. And so she'll look at me every once in a while and be like, I'm not breathing air. I'm like, okay, then we're
We're
ghosts.
ghosts. Oh,
She goes, okay, we're ghost.
that's so cute though.
Yes.
Okay, are we ready to wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up like a penis in a condom. Here we go.
Oh no, what? I thought you were gonna say something like a wrap, like a sandwich. I was like, oh, that sounds so nice. And then you said a dick in a condom, and I'm like, no,
No,
I want a
I said
sandwich.
penis. A penis in a condom. Wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry. Sorry.
As they should all be, because fuck them kids.
Period. Period.
It doesn't feel that good though.
Broken
Anyway, sorry.
So next month we're gonna move very fast past this conversation. Next
Sorry.
month is actually
I'm tired.
the amount of unhinged things you've said on this podcast. Actually, please.
Me.
Ashley has
You said
no-
I'm little freak in the bed. I don't.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
don't
so
have-
true.
I've been the one that's been unhinged. Everyone has contributed some unhingedness to this
And
chat.
Kylie just went off on Brian Ballmodges.
I know.
I did on the internet.
I
did.
know.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
on
last
there.
time you brought up that we don't munch box, and it's like, okay,
Listen.
you said that.
But we also have a clip of you being like, and I don't do anal, but I read about that. And there's a
Okay, so
clip
why?
about
Okay,
this.
so
Listen.
There's a clip?
Yeah.
That's clip?
There's a whole clip about
wait a
Oh,
second.
my.
Where?
Oh,
on
my.
Where?
my channel. On my channel, there's a whole
I-
clip of you saying
I don't think I can see all your clips.
You can.
Anyway.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send,
What?
I'll send
That's
it to
good.
you.
I'll have to send that to my mom. I have to get her set up on Twitch. She wants to watch our book clubs, but I'm gonna make her handle, and I'm gonna be like, you can't tell us when you're in this podcast, and then that would be pretty funny. We'll just have to guess if it's her.
Oh my god. We'll
Oh.
know. We'll know it's her.
No, we'll know immediately if
So
it's her.
fast. So fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my, she'll pop it. Hey Ashley, hi girls.
Yeah, she'll be like, hey girls. Oh my gosh. She'll be like, oh my god, I love it. And you're like, there she is.
There it is.
That one's her.
That one's mine.
That's mine. Oh.
All right.
man.
Well, I'm glad that we always end on an unhinged note. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel at home.
It's tradition. It's
Yeah.
Tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It puts the cozy in my crisis.
Yes.
Next month is Ashley's book.
Yes.
we go.
Oh, I have it right here.
Oh, look at that. Ashley, do you want to introduce
It
your
is.
book?
Yes, it is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea.
Beautiful.
And it yeah.
Do you
I'm not
want
gonna-
to read the synopsis?
Sure. I get very embarrassed. Anyway. Don't make fun of me. Okay. Don't chase fate, let fate chase you. Deadly storms have ravaged Mina's homeland for generations. Her people believe the sea god, once their protector, now curses them. Each year, a beautiful maiden is sacrificed to the sea in the hopes of appeasing him. Many believe that Shim, the most beautiful girl in the village, and the beloved of the Minas, and the beloved of Mina's older brother, John, or not John, Joan?
June.
June, sorry, thank you.
You're good.
May be the one to finally end the suffering. But on the night Xiang,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Okay, is to be sacrificed, June follows her out to sea, knowing that to interfere is a death sentence. To save her brother, Mina throws herself into the water in Xiang's stead. Swept away to the spirit realm, Mina seeks out the sea god, only to find him caught in an enchanted sleep. With the help of the mysterious young man and the motley crew of demons and spirits, Mina sets out to wake the sea god and bring an end to the killing storms once and for all. But a human cannot live live long in the land of the spirits, and there are those who would do anything to keep the sea god from waking.
Wow.
Wow.
I like it.
Mhm. Very spirited away.
Yes.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
Yes.
So that's next month's book, and it will be approximately the end of February when we read that. I'll release the date.
More or less.
More or less. I'll release the date
Keep
for
it a
that.
surprise.
And I think that's all.
Nice.
That's it. Sweet.
Yeah.
We're also ending stream because I streamed before this, so we're
It's
leaving.
my bedtime.
We're peacing out. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us today.
Deuces.
We'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. Cass and Ash will see you guys next month. And we'll see you soon. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.